Hi guys, it's not a sunny day out there, but my solar rockers seem happy enough. So there's a bit of noise in the background. Right, what we're going to do this morning, Wil Hobbs wants to know what the difference is with boiling potatoes in fresh water or salt water. Probably because I've actually said in the comments that the advice is not to use salt water. So he wants to know what the difference is. Well, I haven't got any fresh potatoes, but I've got these ones left from doing the previous test. So these are raw potatoes. I'll pull a couple off this string that I've made into a battery, and I'll boil one in fresh water, one in salty water, and we'll leave one alone, and we'll compare what output we get from them. Right, before we start, this is one of those potatoes. We've got a copper plate and a magnesium plate in it, and we're getting 1.38 volts according to my meter there. I'll put this motor in series and we'll have a look at the current. Right, motor's in series, and we're getting, it's bouncing around a little bit, but we'll call it 0.3 milliamps. Well, it looks like it's going up a bit actually, doesn't it? Give it a bit of a squeeze. Alright, we'll call it 0.4 milliamps going into the motor. Now we're going to boil up two of those potatoes. This one's in fresh water or clean water, and this one's in salty water. I put quite a lot of salt in there. Well, I'm not a cook myself, but I can see that at the moment the one with the salt water in there is bubbling more than the one with ordinary water. So I would say at the moment this one hasn't come up to the boil yet, whereas this one already has. And that's 5 minutes from cold. And if we're actually going to time 8 minutes boiling it, then this one would appear to have been boiling, as in bubbling up, for much longer than this one. This one's only just beginning to come up to the boil. I'm going to add some more salt to this one. You can see what happens. It seems to make it bubble up. It's also going to ruin my saucepan. You can see it condensing or settling out around the edges. Crystallising. Just another point while we're doing this, there's nothing in the information I've read that says whether you're supposed to use them while they're still hot, let them cool down, cool them quickly, cool them slowly. There's no guidance on that, so I don't know what to do. I'll just pour the water off them and stick my copper and magnesium plates into them. Right, they've been in the water for 10 minutes, but that was from cold, so actual boil time is going to be less than that. But that'll do, I think. We'll do the normal water one first. Let's make a hole close. The magnesium's a bit difficult to push in to keep it straight, so I'm pushing it in next to this copper plate, and I'll pull the copper plate out. Right, so that's boiled potato. Okay, that's 1.49 volts, which actually isn't a big jump, to be honest. Oh, we've still got the motor in series, so let's just try the current first. Right, significantly more current, and we are actually driving the motor. It's dropping away quite quickly. Should have put a timer on it too, shouldn't I? See how long it lasted for. Yeah, it's still going. No, stop now. So that was a few seconds, and we're still giving it 6.5 milliamps. So that's the difference between plain potato and potato boiled in clean water. Let's just flick back to see volts again. Yeah, it's dropping away. If I take the motor out of series, what have I done there? Done that the wrong way round. Yeah. Got my crocodile clips all caught together. Right. Right, that's dropped. Voltage has dropped now. So there wasn't a lot of difference in the voltage between the two. We were getting about 1.4 from there. Yeah, we're getting about 1.4 from this one. So it's the current that was the difference. We were getting far more current out of that one. Right, let's go and get the other potato.